All right, it's Jayn backstage at Summerthing 2010. So excited to say that I'm joined by One EskimO. Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Good. Well, I just started the interview in a different way than I'd imagined, too, by saying that once the mics turned on, we would be all over each other.
Yes.
Yeah. So sorry for that introduction.
Looking forward to that. Yeah,
Not exactly the vibe you anticipated the interview starting with, right?
hoped for, but yeah.
Well, lucky day.
Absolutely.
And it is a beautiful day.
Yeah, really
Good
cool.
God, I got to tell you guys, yesterday around this time in Golden Gate Park, it was a little cloudy, it was a little
Yeah.
cold, and
We
there were
were
some
driving
concerns. Yes.
Yeah.
But we have lucked out because it couldn't be more beautiful out there
It's
right now.
amazing. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
I haven't been there before. This is, it's incredible.
Well, and so you're like, why do people tell me San Francisco's foggy? You're like, I don't believe it. This
well,
is the most beautiful.
we've been to
Yeah.
San Francisco a few times, but not.
Right.
But I've been through this park, but yeah, I kind of never realised how big it was.
Isn't it
yeah.
just amazing? You could get lost for days.
But
and
the scale itself, all the actual trees themselves are amazing.
Yeah.
Really diverse. So yeah, it's cool.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Really
So I'm especially thrilled to be talking to you guys today because, as I always say on the air, Candy has become our surprise hit of the summer. I mean, this song kind of was like a little sleepy thing that people started talking about, and now it's the most requested, it's the biggest reaction, it's the
Wow.
only song anybody's talking about. And there's so much involved with Candy. It's not a cover, but it's a sample of a
Yeah.
cover,
Yeah.
and there's kind of layers and layers. So talk to me, if you could, about the sample, about the song, and about how it came to you guys and you came to it.
Well, I think in a lot of our set and a lot of our live set and in a lot of the album, we kind of recorded the album as a kind of live four-piece. Kind of try and get one takes, and then we spend a lot of time adding samples, and we were kind of most of the way through this album, and then we just heard this sample of Candy Staten, and it just kind of made sense in this song that we'd started writing.
So when you say you heard this song, "He Called Me Baby" by Candy Staten,
Yeah.
what do you mean? You were in a bar? You
No,
heard
no,
it, or
we were
somebody
in.
played it for you and said, "Dude, you
I was
should use
actually
this."
a friend of mine who let us use his studio and kind of helped us out on production. He's a big producer in England. His name's Rollo Armstrong, and he just kind of, we're listening through records and just found this one, and it just kind of, like I said, it just kind of slotted in really nicely, and since then, I mean, we've had so much support for that song, and it's been great because it kind of has introduced people into the album, and then over the year we've had so many people come back with kind of different favourites across the album. So it's nice that people are listening to it and taking the time to listen to the whole thing rather than just this song. But we got to meet Candy Staten like a couple of weeks ago in Nashville, and she jumped up on stage with us and sung as well, which was
awesome.
really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
amazing.
Did you
She's
know she was going to do that? Did you know she
well,
was
we
gonna...
met her earlier on in the day, and it was you kind of don't know what to expect, but she was kind of turned up with her husband at this thing we went to, and they were just really nice and really down
That's
to
right,
earth.
yeah,
and
they basically they came along to the gig, and there really wasn't anything planned, but our bass player kind of, asked if she wanted
coached
to.
her up there.
Yeah.
Last
And,
song,
yeah.
they were sat at the back of the room, and then she just strolled up, and
Oh my God,
yeah, it was
that
really
is
cool.
so cool.
Yeah,
But it was
really
amazing
cool.
because it is a real lesson in that she just opens her mouth and it just flows a proper soulful
Yeah, it was
Right,
voice.
right.
And, yeah,
Well,
incredible.
and it has to be really cool for her, because I would imagine that is not, something that people have been talking about to her for a long time recently, and so all of a sudden it's this whole renaissance for her, the use of it.
Well,
in
yeah.
the
Although
song.
having
Yeah.
said that, I mean, it seems like she's doing. She was saying that she's just about to go and play a Glastonbury festival
Oh, wow,
in
cool.
in the UK, and I think she was doing something else in Europe. So she's obviously, she's
Yeah,
obviously
she's
busy.
still, yeah, exactly.
you
She's
know.
still working.
I don't-
It's
yeah,
just
I don't
that
think she
it
needs
has
us,
to be
but
a whole
she,
new
you know.
audience for her.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really cool. So to have her
Yeah,
go
yeah.
up there, damn, I can't wait. Well, I just can't wait to see it live. I've never seen you guys live before, so this is going to be my my big thrill for today. So we're just so excited to have you.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for having us.
You
Yeah.
are very welcome. Thank you so much. One EskimO Backstage at Summerthing 2010 on Alice at 97.3.